Morning, welcome to the Higher Education Virtual Expo 2023 webinar session. With me today is Yang Mulia Wong Jun Hong from Hengyi Industry, who will be presenting a topic on joint scholarship programs. Without further ado, I invite you to start your presentation.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Hengyi, for allowing Hengyi Industries to have this chance to present about the joint scholarship programs. So once again, I will introduce myself. My name is Wong Jun Hong. I am from Hengyi Industries Human Resource Department. And for today, this morning session, I will be giving a presentation about the joint scholarship programs that are run in collaboration with Hengyi Industries. So without further delay, I will share my screen with all participants and you can start the presentation. Okay. Okay. Some background information about Hengyi Industries. We are located at PMB, which stands for Pulau Muara Besar. It is the island located in the Brunei Bay to the northeast. Okay. So it is separated from the mainland and is connected by a bridge that we call the Dare Bridge. So in order to enter Hengyi Industries, you must first go through the Dare Bridge before you're able to come to our industrial plant. So Hengyi Industries, what are we actually? We are a company, yes, but we are the biggest foreign direct investment, the FDI project in Brunei Darussalam. The Pulau Muara Besar, it is a 955-hectare island located in Brunei Bay to the northeast. So for our industries, our project is actually divided into two phases, a phase one and a phase two, currently ongoing. So our plant is actually Brunei's first world-class oil refinery and aromatic complex. The the plant is designed to help Brunei to become a hub for crude oil refinery and for the export of your refined products. This way, we can help Brunei become more competitive in the future to deal with risk when it comes to global markets. So, I mentioned before that Hengyi industry is a petrochemical industries. But what actually is a petrochemical industry? For the petroleum industry, it is divided into three classes: the upstream, midstream, and downstream. So for Hengyi Industries, we focus mainly on the midstream and the downstream. So the midstream will be towards the storage and the transport of products, whereas the downstream is more towards the refining of your raw materials, such as your crude oil. Okay. So for petrochemical industries, we use the byproducts and the products from your petroleum industries to produce chemical products. Okay. So illustrated here in this picture, it is the whole process for your upstream, your midstream, and for your downstream, for your convenience. On this slide here, some examples of the consumer products that is being produced by our industries is shown here. One of the key products is called paraxylene. And for paraxylene, it is used to make fabrics, cosmetics, and for packaging uses. Another of your aromatic products, it is called benzene. Benzene is also used for plastic, but can also be used for other forms such as for detergent wash. Then you have your refined products. These are your crude oils that have been transformed into the oils that you use in your vehicles. For example, your gasoline, which is used for your car. Then you have like your LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, which is for your use in your house for cooking. You have kerosene also, Jet A1 fuel, commonly known, and that is for the airplanes use. And another such product will be sulfur, which is used for fertilizers and for industrial chemistry. Working opportunities for our Bruneian staff. Hengyi Industries, as of this moment, we have hired about approximately 700 local staffs for site positions and for office positions. So as part of our CSR initiative, we are also planning to grow our local population through social recruitment and through collaboration program, which will bring me to this here. So in regards to collaboration programs, there are two that are run by Hengyi Industries. One was the joint collaboration programs with the schools, and another is the joint scholarship programs with local institution as well. So if you are a student and you're watching me right now in this presentation, I would like to ask you, what are your options after high school? Will you continue with your studies? Perhaps you want to venture towards business, or perhaps you like to seek work. So I'm here to shed some light on the scholarship programs that we offer. Before I get in that, these scholarship programs, the main goal of that is to train you to become an operator. So what exactly is an operator? An operator is an employee or staff who is involved in the operation of an industrial plant, meaning to say you will be focusing on maintaining the running of the petrochemical industrial plant. Okay? So all scholars under the scholarship programs, they will start working as operators in various departments. For operator positions, there are many, and they are divided into normally towards field and towards site. So we have, for example, the process operator who oversees the process of the whole plant. You have a lead operator who is in charge of handling all the process in the plant. You have like the operator. These type of operators, they are working in the DCS, the distributor control system room, and they have all the monitors where they can monitor the entire process on site. And another one is your shift supervisor, who is in charge of looking after his shift or his shift team. For your kind information, these are the career progression pathway for operators. From the start, you will begin as an operator trainee, and through years of experience, industrial experience, through honing of your knowledge, your competency, you will be able to progress upwards towards higher position, towards the panel operator or field operator, or perhaps you can in the future be more skilled and become a chief panel or chief field operator. And further higher is towards the supervisory positions like the deputy and the team leader, as well as the process and senior engineers. All scholars under our scholarship program, they will be working in the listed departments in here. So for our refinery, we normally classify them into these types of department. They are number one, refinery department, number two, refinery department, number three, refinery department, number four, refinery department, as well as the utilities department. So I'll give you a brief rundown of what these departments are. For the number one refinery department, they are in charge of the atmospheric and vacuum distillation unit, light gas recovery unit, and acid gas and LPG treating unit. These are mainly to do with the processing of your crude oil in distillation to separate your crude oil into multiple fractions for further processing downstream. Number two, refinery department. They are in charge of the hydrotreating units for diesel and for kerosene. So in these units, they will treat and they will process your diesel and kerosene to reach the standard, quality standard, before it can be released to be sold. They are also in charge of the hydrocracking process unit, which is to break down the carbon molecules into smaller carbon that are more valuable, as well as the LPG fractionation unit that is used to produce LPG, your liquefied petroleum gas. Number three, refinery department. This department, the main unit in here is the aromatic complex unit. In this unit, they produce your aromatics. This will be your benzene, this will be your paraxylene, and these are the building blocks to make your plastics. For your number four refinery department, It is mostly to do with flexi coking unit, where they produce petroleum coke. And in your sulfur recovery unit is where they produce the solid sulfur for your usage in fertilizers and chemicals. And for the whole plant, we have a utilities department. They provide water to the whole plant. They provide air to the whole plant. Okay. So there are actually two scholarship programs that are offered by Hengyi Industries. The first one that I will cover is regarding UBD. So UBD stands for University at Brunei Darussalam. And for this one, the name of the course is called Bachelor of Chemical and Process Engineering. It is a 4-year program, 2 years of study at UBD, 1.5 year with ZJU, which stands for Zhejiang University, and finally, a half-year internship program at Pulau Muara Besar, PMB. So it is a joint collaboration between three groups: Hengyi Industries, University Brunei Darussalam, Zhejiang University. Upon completion of these programs, students will have the employment opportunity to come to work at our industries upon successful graduation. To date, we have 10 batches of scholars. So for this type of program, they will start recruitment in July every year. So our first batch was from 2014, second batch from 2015, to third batch 2016, so on and so forth until 2023 this year, where we had our 10th batch. So our first batch, our second batch, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, shown in this picture, they are all working at our industries already. Okay. For the remaining batches, batch 7 is also working at Hengyi Industries currently. Batch 8, they are currently having their internship program at Pulau Muara Besar and will graduate soon at the end of the year. And for your batch 9, they are having industrial training with Zhejiang University. Whereas for batch 10, the latest batch, the 30 students, they will be having the chance to fly to Zhejiang University sometime soon. Okay. So yes, Zhejiang University. Zhejiang University, it is one of the oldest university in China, established in 1897, and is regarded as one of China's top 5 national educational institutions. Our UBD scholars, we will arrange for them a scholarship signing ceremony wherein our industry agrees to sponsor the students during their academic studies in Zhejiang University. So the UBD students, they will undergo a 1.5 year study at Zhejiang University in China, Hangzhou, during their second year. So while they are at Zhejiang University, they will have a lot of chance to study. They have the chances to go around and explore as well. So the scholars, they will normally take the chance to travel around the city to experience new things, such as using the bikes in the public, going to restaurants to have meals. Well, more as well to tour the city and have a view of the city as well. They are also attending some events hosted by the school, hosted by our company as well. For your kind information, the second program that is run in collaboration with Hengyi Industries is from the IBTE side. So we are talking about Institute of Brunei Technical Education, IBTE. The name of this course, Diploma in Refinery Operator. It is a 3-year program, 1 year at the school for IBTE at the Jeffrey Boca campus, IBTE, 1 year at Lanzhou Petrochemical University, and finally, the last year, an internship program at Pulau Muara Besar. So again, this is also a tripartite joint collaboration program between Hengyi Industries, IBTE, and Lanzhou. Similar to your UBT programs, Upon completion of the programs, students will have the chance to come to work at Hengyi Industries. To date, we currently have 5 batches of scholars under this program. First batch, they were in 2018. Second batch were from 2019, and currently is the fifth batch, who were awarded their scholarship in 2022. The first batch have already graduated from their course, and they are currently working in our industries. The second batch will be coming to our industries to work very soon. The third and fourth batch are still currently continuing their studies. The third batch is currently having their internship at Pulau Mawasa, and the fourth batch are currently having their studies with Lanzhou, while the fifth batch, that is not shown here, they are currently studying at the Jeffrey Boga campus during their first year. Okay. So as I mentioned, this program is run in collaboration with Lanzhou Petrochemical University of Vocational Technology, or simply put, Lanzhou. So Lanzhou, actually, this university, it was established in 1956, and similar to Zhejiang, it is one of China's top 5 educational institutions. Within the campus, there are both halal and non-halal restaurants and canteens. There are also a lot of halal eateries around the campus. So, whether for our students from UBD or also from IBT, when they fly to Zhejiang or Lanzhou, they do not need to worry about food because there are plenty provided within the campus and also outside the campus. So, again, we will have an agreement signing ceremony with the scholars from the program done before they fly to Lanzhou. So, so after they fly to Lanzhou, in this picture here, during their second year, the IBT scholars will set off on their journey to Lanzhou, China, to pursue a training for 1 year, a 1 year study with Lanzhou Petrochemical University. During their second year training in Lanzhou, the scholars they underwent specialized practical simulation training for a refinery simulator. What I mean by this is that they get the chance to try the distributed control system, the DCS, that is to do with the simulations, okay? The simulation of a refinery plant. They get to see it, they get to practice it by themselves, okay, with guidance from their teachers from Lanzhou. Here are some of the pictures of the scholars during their stay at Lanzhou. So yes, similarly, they will also have the chance to go around and roam the campus, to roam the city, to tour around and to enjoy their life while studying abroad. And with that, I would like to end my session for this morning. Thank you very much. So if there are anything, I would like to open the floor to question and answering from the public.
Thank you for your insightful presentation. Before moving to the next statement, I would like to remind the presenter we have about a few minutes left. We are open for Q&A session. So far we have 3 questions from our viewers. So the first question, is there any age limit for the scholarship?
Okay. Is there any age limit for the scholarship? That was your question, right?
Yeah.
Okay. To my knowledge, based on this program, there are no age limits for the programs. However, do keep in mind, because this is a joint collaboration program run with UBD and IBTE, so I believe in regards to age limit, this would affect your allowances from the university only. But for our side, there is no such requirement in regards to age. There is only a requirement for a minimum age that will be around 19 years old by the time they come for their internship at Pulau Marbasa.
Okay, thank you. Sirs. For the second question, do you accept the application of vacancies of graduate not from partner institution?
Pardon? Cannot
Let's
quite hear.
apply for a job and they are not from partner institution like UBD, IBT. Do you accept their application? Yeah.
I still can't quite hear the question, sorry.
I mean, do you accept the application of graduate not from partner institution, like they're not graduate from partner
Okay, okay,
institution
not now.
to apply for Hengyi?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. So the question was, do Hanging Industries accept graduates from other schools that are not IBT and UBD? Correct?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. For this question, the answer is yes. We do accept any graduates from other schools. Doesn't matter which university or school you are from, UBD, IBT, UTB, PB, it doesn't matter. However, if it is not a scholarship program that's listed here, and it is not a collaboration program that is done with Polytechnic Brunei, then we will have to treat you uh, as we normally do, and we'll have to screen each and every participant. Like,
Okay,
um, yes, that's about it. We'll have to screen each and every participant also.
okay, thank you. So the last question, if offers scholarship and graduate, does that mean guarantee that you will be employed by Hengyi at 100%?
Okay. Scholarship programs. So
100,
actually, there's a few criterias. One, of course, you need to be able to graduate from your school, from this program. Okay? So, of course, you need to be able to graduate first before we are able to offer you employment. But to answer your question, if you do successfully complete your course and you graduate, then yes, we will employ you immediately.
okay. Think that marks the end of our Q&A session. Thank you, Yamulia Wong Jun Hong, for answering the question. We hope this session has been beneficial for our viewers. With that, we conclude this webinar session. Should viewers have any queries or in needs of further information, you may browse through the booth on our Higher Education Virtual Expo website at heexpo.moi.gov.pn. Thank you for joining us. See you soon in our next webinar session starting at 10:30 a.m. Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah.